Hello YouTube. Hey, how you guys doing out there, guys and gals? We're doing another video repair here, this time featuring the Arrma Outcast 6S. This is a version, is it version 3 or version 2? It's the last one they made before the Horizon takeover of Arrma. Oops, sorry about the light, guys. Anyways, we're going to do a quick breakdown, do some repairs. RPM arms just came in today and some other stuff. Also, look for me on Instagram, DavidBoyd664. Also on Facebook under David Boyd, and this channel, David Boyd, B-O-Y-D. All right, guys. With that in note, let's get to it. Guys, here's my Arrma. Seen better days. Got these big trenchers on here. These don't attach to anything anymore. Messed all that up. This one is still attached to the body. Oops, off comes the body. This was a brand new body till very recently. Now it's used. All right, looks pretty good from the front here. It's still holding pretty good. This bumper's actually broken, and one of these pins are starting to back out, but we'll worry about that when we need to worry about it. This is where the problem is at, guys. I don't know if you guys can see this, but this arm here is busted here. The mount here is gone. This right here, there's a piece down in here. This has been broken loose, so well, let's get to it. Let me run these for wheel nuts. Keeps the dust out. There's one of those massive wheels. They're offset, so really like these Proline trenches, and these things are very aggressive. Kind of seems like they look kind of rough on landings, but you know, there's got to be some sacrifices somewhere. A little screw here holds the back of the pin so you can release your. And then this right here just got a nut on the back of it. It's one of those lock nuts with the little nylon lock nuts, what they call it. The little. Then just back this guy out right here. And that will release. Eventual release. There it goes. Take a look at it, see if it's rusted or bad. Seems to be fine. Now release this from here. Back these guys out here. This sort of keeps the end of your caps in. You can upgrade this to great aluminum ones. Mine are still the factory ones. I haven't had enough problems yet. But they're starting to kind of wallow out, so we'll have to see what's going to happen. Maybe upgrading these to aluminum also. I mean, this is my basher. I say it like I got a really clean, pretty one hiding out, and I don't. So, good little pry. And, oops, actually, I think there's another retention at the bottom here. Hold on. They do make all aluminum ones. Your factory Arrma is going to come with these. And this metal is pretty good, but if you get some aftermarket ones, this is all made of aluminum. And so you can see this is getting gypped up right here. Probably my next upgrade. I may even have some around here. Hey, you guys probably figured out I'm not the most organized person. Don't forget to pull out your dampener or stabilizer rather. Got a little screw in the front here, guys. Shouldn't have to mess with the settings on it at all. This is all done with number 2.0 and 2.5 for your lower screws that hold your skid plate here, which I just had to relieve some pressure there. I got a screw gun, but as you can tell, I haven't been using it tonight, so. There's the screw, and out we come. And it should allow this to pretty much slide straight out. There it is, guys. As you can see, it's seen better days. I'm going to go ahead and save this here. This, make sure you remove this and put in your new RPM part. This limits the movement of your arm. They argue about aluminum chassis. Dang, they're worn a hole right through here. And you can see there's rocks and stuff back up underneath here, which is not cool. In fact, here's one right here. Look at that. Man, oh man, I don't know, guys. It's over. Hey, one thing we noticed, guys, is this thing's bent. This is It's not going to cause a huge problem. There's a little bit of resistance, guys, and I don't know. It's getting a little bit beat up. Looking at here at the ends, it's not squared or wallowed, and the shaft is straight. So back in, make sure you get this notch in right. Just slide the notch in. I'm going to move my shocks out just slightly, give it a slightly more laid down kind of approach, and put my little screw back in. Here's my other one, guys. Not bent, but we do have some distress starting. Remember to always pull this screw out here and replace it. Yeah, it's seen better days. But, you know, this is a factory part, guys. It's been holding just fine. Put your new screw in here. A lot of times I use these hand wrenches, hand drivers, I prefer to call them. It's because I'm old. Because I don't like to use the power ones because sometimes it's really easy to overpower something into it, and then, you know, then you're screwed. So nice and polished it is, like that, but it's not bent, so that's a key thing. Okay, you got your fat washer, then you got two thin ones. So I usually just put this one in on this side, and then put my little fiber washer here. Adds a little bit of flex, plus takes up some slop. I'm still running, these are still factory, although I have replaced them once. I don't know, I haven't gone RPM on everything yet, and I'm really thinking about, it might be nice to have another Outcast or a Notorious. I'm not sure which way to go. Seems like there's about 1 billion RCs out there I'd like to have, but you know. On the other hand, I gotta get the X-Max going. There it is. Just put the nut on it. Bring that back through. And yeah, I'm aware I flipped this over, but I'll go ahead and get it straightened out here shortly. Let's go ahead and swing this. Make sure that you realize these are different ends here. There's a time I didn't know such things and try to force one. Just swing it back up here and tighten this guy back in here. And having a skid plate. And these are ones from Voltage Hobbies. Impact marks, and you can see there's definitely some abrasions. But right here you can start to see if these get bent down, it'll affect the movement of your arms. Guys, we got some bolts that are sheared off as usual. These go through to the back tab here. This is broken, so I'm gonna have to pull this out. The last thing holding it is that screw here where the wing mount is. Hopefully that won't cause too much of a problem. I'm going to try to leave it with the shocks intact. We'll see how this goes, guys. There goes that. Should just lift right out of here. It does. And the problem is... Oh, there it is. We got this screw sticking out here. Hopefully we'll back it out without destroying this. Well, it's one way to do it, eh, guys? All right. There's the old part, guys. It's sheared completely. And the replacement is this guy from Hot Racing. There's your part number. And the screws that they provide with this are a little bit shorter than the old ones. Let me show you what I'm talking about. These are new ones. These are your old ones. We'll go ahead and disassemble the old wing mount. And I bought a couple of extra ones. I was thinking about going with the aluminum ones, especially from Hot Racing. But, I don't know. I mean, I don't know, guys. What do you think? I mean, if I went with Hot Racing, I think there's definitely some use there. But was it better to have a wing mount that bends, or one that just breaks and prevents possibly more damage to the rest of your machine? I don't know. Let me know what you think. Comment me on Instagram, DavidBoyd664. It might be the way of the future. Looks like I got a screw there. It's not, might be stripped out here. How cute. I don't think it's really going to matter that much. But eventually, I'm going to have to upgrade the housing. That one snug right up. This one is not tightening up. I think this side got boogered up. Line these little hex heads right up, like so. I've done this a few times. Watch me now, having bragged, watch me go ahead and screw something up. Wouldn't that be funny? Be hysterical. I'm gonna put these new ones on. Actually, I'm gonna leave the new ones and just put the old ones on because, you know, I can't really see it mattering much. I hope that they're around long enough to actually hold up. I'm gonna go ahead and use my screw gun for this part. Got this little DeWalt 20 volt max and put these little ball tips in here. Well, guys, there we are. Save my new parts. These guys here, I'm going to save these for my next build-up. I'm going to just put my bag of parts here because what's the point, you know? All right. The other screw is bent. I'll try to find two good ones. Yeah, this mate's down in here. This the end of your rear chassis brace from hot racing locks actually into the aluminum block here. Hot racing up front, and I got a hot racing center diff support. All right, we found two screws that looks like they're going to fit. We do have one other problem, guys. This front bumper, it's pretty well messed up. I'm going to see if I can. I don't know how long these screws are. So we got some new screws that maybe I can put in here. Of course, there's two screws through the skid plate to help hold the bumper in place. But I think that part of the problem is we've done something to the, what do you call it? To this holder in the front, and therefore the screws just don't hold anymore. Is what I'm thinking has happened. Yeah, that's a pretty long one. Let's see if this one can go in there. Because you understand, without these screws here, these pins will fall out. You can see the threads of the screw. So this housing has been broken. So eventually I'm going to have to look at an upgrade of these diff housings. Maybe change those to aluminum. I don't know. Let me know. Body shell. Can you see the slight problem? Can y'all see it? Bumper is now mashed up into the body shell. I can't attach the front of it, even for display, because the pins don't line up. So obviously, this chassis has become warped. Even with all these supports, the Arrma chassis has failed me. Now, thankfully, we got this beater body shell that, of course, fits no problem. Look at that. Oh my God, that looks awful. But you know what? She's back in one piece. And this is my basher. And I'm seriously thinking about getting a Shelf Queen Arrma Outcast. Although the new ones will be by Horizon. Maybe I can find a junker on eBay and make her like new again. Maybe just take some parts off her. I don't know. Anyways, so now we got this crushed body shell. All right, guys. Hey, let me know what you think. There's other broken stuff. Bits and screws laying everywhere. You know how I am. I'm a junker. And so guys, let me know what you think, man. Rebuilt the old Outcast. Go out there and blast with this thing. It's winter time now, so. But I'm thinking for the future, I'm looking at a Just Bash It chassis and a Just Bash It front and rear shock towers. I think that's where it's going to be, and then I can put that beautiful body shell on. Or maybe I'll just have a Shelf Queen. I don't know. I do like the way the trenchers look. You let me know what you think about the trenchers. Give me a like. Give me a subscription. Until next time. Ciao, guys. Keep it up. Keep it real.